We, the Young Democrats of Wyoming, are a new-ish organization. You see, we formed a while back, before 2020, before the days of COVID. And today, after a few years of rest and rejuvenation, we have returned. My name is Eric Boss. I also use the name Erica. I like both. Please refer to me as either. However, if you choose to refer to me as Erica, please call me Lord Erica. And if you choose to refer to me as Eric, please choose Lady Eric. Can I hear an amen? Now, the last time that I spoke in front of a crowd in Laramie, Wyoming, it was in 2020. I asked Timber, who was organizing the Black Lives Matter protests, if I could also give my voice. I'm a local. I attended grade school, middle school, and high school here in Laramie, Wyoming. I am a Plainsman. We're Plainsmen. And now the last time that I spoke in front of a crowd, the Boomerang released an article about how some random speaker, while the organizers were getting a cup of coffee, revved the crowd up in order to take the streets. And it was the first day that we went into the street and occupied Grand Avenue from 1st all the way to 15th and back. Now, I am not suggesting that we take the streets back today.
Take the streets back!
Maybe you feel some frustration.
Take the streets back! Take it back!
Maybe you are irked.
Yeah!
Maybe the reason for your frustration or your irk is that there are 14 characteristics to an authoritarian regime.
Amen.
Our current regime is an extension of the one that lasted from 2017 to 2021 and ended with the climactic January 16th event. Prior to January 16th, when one referred to the 6th, they were referring to June 6th, D-Day. And now when we refer to the 6th, what do we think of?
Insurrection!
January 6th. This administration has corrupted the norms and the standards and the principles that our country stands on. This administration has taken 13 of 14 steps into authoritarianism. And there are 10 effects that come from authoritarian regimes, the last of which is persecution. Are we witnessing persecution today? Are we frustrated about what we are witnessing?
Yes!
Do we gather today to celebrate that we live in a democracy where we can have a protest in direct conflict to the person who is in charge of the House of Representatives? Absolutely.
Woo!
They have told us that these events are full of terrorists. They have told us that you all are terrorists. Are you a terrorist? Are you
No!
an American citizen?
Yes!
And if you're not an American citizen, do you still deserve to be here under the protection of the tradition of the American rule?
Yes!
For the last 5 years, I have been in Chicago. Chicago has been witnessing unprecedented influx of immigrants, and now recently, an unprecedented deportation and incarceration of immigrants as well as U.S. citizens. Boo. Chicago has housed me for the last 5 years and taught me things like, if I am a vicar, if I am representing God in a church as the voice, giving sermons, offering words of hope to the people who I'm ministering to, I am also ministering to the people who are mentioned in the Bible over 180 times. The foreigners, the immigrants, the people that the Bible say that we are to welcome and to protect because they are the least among us. Who else is the least among us? The poor. Can I get a whoop whoop for the poor? The widows. Can I get a whoop whoop? And I'm sorry. And for all of those who have experienced difficulty in your lives, those are the people that Jesus comes to and Jesus spends time with. And I am not here today with the cloth on. I am here today with my fool's hat on. And the fool in the Bible is the one who does not adhere to the rules of this world. The rules of this world are foolish to God. God says that the weak will inherit the earth. God says that the poor will inherit the earth. And to those of you who are not Christian, I say that is fine, because God's grace extends far beyond anybody who tells you that it is limited. Yes, sir. Now, I represent today the Young Democrats of Wyoming. The Young Democrats of Wyoming will have an event coming on later this evening. At 4:30, we are going to take down our tents, we are going to take down our mats. We have paper over there where you can tell us what are you angry about and what would you like to do about it. The Young Democrats of Wyoming invite you. We invite you on the first Monday of each month to join us, to continue in the conversation of when No Kings comes to an end, what will you do? It's so great to have a crowd of people assembled, to feel in unity with one another, and then sometimes you go back home after the protest and you think to yourself, what was it worth? What did we accomplish? We got some people to honk. We felt pretty good about ourselves for a little while. But what are we going to do after the protest ends? Are we going to continue advocating for the immigrant? Are we going to continue advocating for health care for those who are poor? My family and I cannot get health care because we make too much. We're a family of 3. We make less than $2,000 a month. That's ridiculous. So, we as the Young Democrats of Wyoming invite you on Monday, November 3rd, to come and join us at the UU Church. We will be continuing this conversation there. We will have a panel introducing and explaining what authoritarianism and fascism actually mean. Maybe we'll even get into the 14 characteristics of authoritarianism. All that to say, you are all gathered today because you share a common mind, a common United States need and United States principle to show up, to contradict a regime that is trying to consolidate power, is trying to control the purse strings of the legislative branch, is trying to influence the judicial branch so that they are without that we are with all kinds of immunity. I see flags today, from United States flags to the Lucy flag, where in Indonesia, their authoritarian regime has banned that flag and will arrest you if you have that flag with the straw hat and the skull and crossbones. We do not live in Indonesia. We live in the United States of America. And with that, I invite you. There is food. There are poster making materials. Please feel free to dance. There will be dancing. And please, you are invited to march with the Young Democrats of Wyoming at 4:30. We will go to 15th all the way back We have the First Street Plaza reserved, so if it's a little cold, you'll have a fire pit to